What's going on, guys? It's your girl Janique with A, and I'm back with another video for you guys. I already told y'all about my nail, so all right. But I'm getting an energy of none of the above. You know how when you fill out a questionnaire and you got the opportunity and the option to check off none of the above and you get to choose something else? That's the energy I'm getting. I'm also was hearing Cry Me a River. So I don't know how the hell is that pertaining to y'all energy, but that is a specific download that I received, and we're going to tap into the energy and see what y'all need to know about that. Spirit guides, guardian angels, Archangel Michael, and the Lake Bar, come and protect me and my viewers as I channel this message. And let's see what that message came to me for. Poverty. Look, poverty in reverse. Somebody is choosing none of the above when it comes to opportunities that kept them in poverty. They realize that they have another choice, and the only choice is to choose. They have to choose that choice. For some of you guys, you might not know of all the opportunities that is at your hands right now, only if you choose to see. All right, so somebody is choosing to see that box where it say none of the above, and that is gonna get them out of a poverty mindset. All right, or they're choosing just not to be in poverty wherever they at. All right, yeah, this main male. All right, this main male. There's a main male here that is choosing the box none of the above and realizing that they have a choice. They realize that they actually have another choice, all right, to get them out of lack, poverty, and just sadness. This been going on ever since they was a child. So whatever boxes that they've been dealt, or whatever shit that they've been dealt, whatever opportunities, it didn't provide them any type of growth. All right, so somebody is checking off the box, none of the above. And then I'm getting Cry Me a River. I'm getting somebody doesn't care about no one being sad, no one. Yeah, definitely not this mature woman. All right, this is the one. This is the one who they chose not to deal with. All right, this is the one who has been creating a lot of negative opportunities from them ever since they was young. This person, this main male and this mature woman probably has an age gap between them. And they probably met since they was young. But throughout this relationship and experience, all right, they are realizing that this is not the opportunity that they signed up for. And they wasn't aware of that extra opportunity, all right, an option. So now that they are aware of that, they are rejecting whatever that was above them, that this person was offering them, and they are rejecting their offer. They are rejecting them, and they're choosing none of the above when it comes to this person. Whatever that this person was offering, they don't want nothing, none of the above, all right? And they don't even want no children with them. And they probably don't have no children with them because they feel like this person is very immature. They feel like they can't provide the basic wisdom to a child when it comes to getting them out of a poverty mind state. Because as you can see, this feminine is older. So at what time or what phase, let me say phase, what phase or cycle in your life you was going to give up the immature ways because you're older now? And this masculine is understanding that he has another option, whether he didn't see it before because you was trying to manipulate him with being older, but you're coming out in reverse. So that means you was a heavy manipulator. That means you was a narcissist, which is very sad because as a woman being a narcissist, that's a dangerous. All right? And you just coming out very immature, and you might have held that option from this masculine when it comes to having the choice to choose none of the above of which you was offering him. And now, because he's paying attention, because he's focused, he understands that there always been another option, but he had to choose it. Talk to them, spirit. All right. And because he chose it, look, that's the paper. You know how when you get a paper and you realize somebody chose none of the above? That's the paper. That's the message of concern that this immature soul has. She had a lot of outdated thinking. She had a lot of outdated energy around her, and it was stale. So now she has received a message of concern that the main masculine in her life has chosen that other option, which was none of the above that you was offering him. And he knows that he has another opportunity, but it's only until he chooses, and he chose. Because you and this poverty mindset is coming out in reverse, and you receive a message of concern that he checked that box. None of the above. All you was providing him was poverty. All you was providing him was lack. All you was providing him was being in the streets. All you was providing him was sending him out on missions, and he happened to be out in the cold. You wasn't providing him wisdom. You wasn't providing him higher knowledge. All right? You wasn't mature enough. Age ain't nothing but a number. It's, are you completing these cycles? And it's looking like you're not. It's looking like you're very immature, and you're going to stay there for a while. All right? She received a message of concern, whoever this immature older lady is. All right, this could be a mother, a grandmother, a wife, a aunt, a sister, I don't know, a brother, okay? But they are very immature, and they received a message of concern that this person chose none of the above and chose that other option towards a new pathway. All right? Why is this main male here? Damn, yep. This main male, I feel like, was concerned about the option they chose before when getting themselves in a commitment. I feel like they jumped into a commitment not seeing all the options. You know how when you go to a test, their commitment was being tested. And because they didn't read the fine print, because they didn't go through all the options, they missed that option of none of the above. All right. So now this masculine is concerned either getting into a committed relationship or just learning that they had another opportunity. All right. Why is this mature woman here in reverse? She's very immature, very low vibrational. Oh yeah, and she's broke because she always had a poverty mindset. Like when you have a poverty mindset, and when you don't choose to heal from your ego, you in the streets. So when you in the streets, you project that on younger masculines because the feminine is always older in spirit, and that's why sometimes, younger women is attracted to older men and vice versa. Older men is attracted to younger women because when they meet a younger woman, and this is not against age, this is just energy. When they meet a younger woman that is already knowledgeable and they tapped into their divine feminine energy, it feels like they are already dating an older person. All right, but with this immature ass, it's like she's showing being stale and old. Okay? And because of that, she doesn't have no magnetism. And when you don't have no magnetism, you don't have no spark. You don't have nothing to keep something. And when you don't have no magnetism because you're not working on how to magnetize shit, you just learning how to control shit, you begin to grow and manifest a poverty mindset ever since you was young. So then you manifesting unhealed relationships and you can't heal the person. And then you always trying to make a come up. This person, this immature woman, even at her age, she don't want to work for nothing. She want to be out in the street. She want to sell drugs. She want to do this. She want to do that. She want to be around a masculine when he doing his work. And she always want to try to look for a come up. She want to gamble all day. This person gambles her life away. She's always in a fucking casino. If you want to know where this mature woman at, nigga, go right to the casino. But she's not winning at nothing. She's losing at all costs. And this masculine, all she did was get a younger masculine because you could clearly see an age gap. And when you are an older masculine, you're supposed to take that knowledge and wisdom to pour into that masculine. And if that masculine is not is not on your same time frame, then all right, you leave that masculine, you go on, because your assistance is needed elsewhere when you are older. But when this bitch is coming out in reverse, she can't provide any assistance to anybody because she has not grown. All right? And because she has not grown, a masculine probably think he's dating a mature woman that got their shit together. All right? And in the beginning, it could have been sudden wealth with this masculine, getting him out of poverty with this immature woman, because she was in the streets. She was selling drugs. Is what I'm seeing. And now you got a divine feminine that is already supposed to be spiritually older, but is getting outdated as cycles pass. So now she can't provide the necessary wisdom that our kings and queens need. She can't even provide it to the children. So now she got a younger masculine that possibly came into her life for him to grow, because we never know what the assignment is. We just know people come into our lives, and nobody comes into each other's lives for a reason. I mean, it's always a reason. So now you got a younger male with a mature woman since young, thinking that life was sweet because in the beginning they was getting sudden wealth because this divine feminine had this masculine in the streets. She was making him sell drugs and be that D-boy. And she was that. She was that. She thought that was cute. But as time changed and we getting into more spiritual world, a lot of jobs is getting cut off. You're going to need something else, and she couldn't provide that. All right? So now the masculine is learning from somebody that don't even have the divine feminine wisdom that's needed to allow this masculine to grow. And if he don't have it, he's allowing a blonde lead the bomb because she's standing here saying she older and she know everything. But every option that came to this masculine way was wrong. She coming out in the reverse, the sudden wealth coming out in reverse, and the poverty card. Thank God coming out in reverse. So she basically sold this man a dream when it came to sudden wealth. And she hid the option that he didn't want none of the above. She hid that option. So now he grew up and he's starting to come to terms of, damn, there has never been no sudden wealth. Every wealth that I got, I had to do it out on my own in the street and bring it back to her and pay the bills. So now he's like, wow, I got a new opportunity. I got a new opportunity in a pathway, possibly with somebody he want to work with, somebody that he want to start a connection, but he knows that this could possibly grow into a successful collaboration. All right? Possibly marriage for some of you guys. All right? But he's aware that he has another opportunity to choose none of the above. And that's why this poverty card came in reverse. And that's why this masculine is upright. And that's why she is in reverse. She just received a message of concern that he chose another opportunity that he didn't see the whole time because he had to choose it. It was in his front of his face the whole time, but he had to see it. He had to choose it. And now that he chose it, he sees the light at the end of the tunnel. It's something happened with this partnership that made him see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it showed him that he had another choice. And she got the message of concern that he chose that option into none of the above of the options that she was serving for him. What is this sudden wealth in reverse? Yeah. He's been thinking about this divine feminine. He's not even worried. Collectors, that's how you know it's not money. This is not a man that asks you for money. This is not a man, even if he was poverty, you would never know. He never asked you for nothing. If anything, he was bringing you shit. All right? He didn't care about the sudden wealth. He worried about his divine feminine. All right? And I feel like the reason why the thoughts card is under the sudden wealth in reverse, all right, because these bitches will have you thinking this man is trying to think about your money. No, he's thinking about not giving a fuck about the sudden wealth. He's thinking about his divine feminine. But with that sudden wealth in reverse, it's something tied to a false person that's dealing with court. Or they could be receiving karma. He could have probably been blinded or been casting an illusion or just didn't want to see things for what they was. He didn't want to see what was actually out playing out in front of him. So now that he sees this, he's knowing like, wait, I could go back to the courtroom. I could go back to spirit. I could go back and renew my choice and choose none of the above, because all it did was give me a lot of felt unhappy relationships. All right, this could have been two people, because this is not somebody of the same age. Or this could have been when they was younger. Thank you, Spirit. This could have been when they was younger, right? But she had a mask. She was in the street. And then when they got older, she still stayed in reverse. Or this could be two feminines. However you want to play, she came out in reverse and this one is false. All right? So now he's knowing, wait, I could choose. I got the paperwork. I could choose. And I choose to take the option none of the above when it comes to either two feminines or just karmic energy. All right, yeah. This is a real choice. This is like you going. This is like, all right, I found out that I got another option. I want to choose none of the above, and you go and ask Spirit to look over your contract. And then Spirit will reward you and say, okay, yes, you have the choice to choose none of the above only because you choose. And now the choice planted you. See, a lot of people hold their shit back because a lot of people go through so much fucked up relationships that they know, that they scared that if they leave that relationship, they're not gonna have a new life. Whole time, if you pass the test and face your fears and release that relationship, all right, and choose the option none of the above, you go into a whole brand new marriage. This is like kingdom spouse. But first you gotta pass the test. All right, look, you choose bad. Now you're not even in bad health no more. Now your health is miraculously healed. Miraculously. All right, and then boom. Now you get to understand what great fortune is instead of sudden wealth. You know what great fortune is, and great fortune is an outpour of favor of God because you've passed the test on not going on your belief systems. Not you pass the test with standing on your belief systems, all right? And not going against them. You stand true to who you are and your commitments. You stand true to knowing that everybody makes mistakes, but it's about correcting them in relationships. And you stand true to understanding that it's not your fault. It's not your fault. I got a son. I'm not about to sit here, but my son, I can't categorize my son with anything like this. Because I've been training him different. I've been speaking favor. I've been allowing him to go through his trials and tribulations. And when he needs support, he know where his mother at. So it's not your fault. All right? It's a process of elimination. Look, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. This man's in despair, wondering it's his fault because no jobs is hiring. No, you got a greater cause. Spirit don't want you to work. Spirit don't want you to work for somebody. And he damn sure don't want you to work with an immature older female that ain't got a pot to piss in, that was baking on a younger male that was having you sell drugs because they were selling drugs. And now times has changed because they thought Judgment Day wasn't going to happen. They thought the age of Aquarius was all fake. Whole time, everything done turned. All right? Pick your head up. We love you. I love you. All right? Look, dealing with a lot of karmic shit. A lot of baby mother thievings, child support, all of that. He asked God to get him look. He asked God to release him and let him enjoy this new opportunity. That's what he did. It even look different. It even look brighter. This child look happy. Okay? He look happy because it's with his true divine counterpart. It's with his true divine counterpart. That's all he wanted. He went through so many relationships. You went through so many relationships. But look at the blessing that came out. Look at the rewards. Look at that face. All right? What's up with this child? There's a message. There's a love message. That there's a love child being born. And the number 7 signifies acceleration, forward movement. Unexpected income. You see how this masculine was brought up to rely on sudden wealth? And now that he has surrendered, now that he is receiving a divine love child, or a divine blessing, okay, with his true divine counterpart. Now he understands. That's where the unexpected income, it comes from God. It comes from God seeing that when you being blessed with sudden income, you are allowing to give back to the universe. So that's what I have for you guys. I love you guys, and I hope this helps.